Northern Michigan University Theater and Dance has something to brag about. Their world premiere production of Above the Timberline has won 14 national awards from Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. In an alternate future where the weather of the world has been permanently altered, the son of a famed polar explorer sets out in search of his father, who disappeared while looking for a lost city buried under the snow.
So originally, Above the Timberline was a graphic novel that was authored and illustrated by Greg Manchess. And he did a staged reading of it at the Norman Rockwell Museum that was done with high school students, and then his images were in the background and had some animation and stuff like that. It was never a play. It was written as a script, but it was never a play. It was basically the dialogue was taken out, and then a narrator read all of the rest of the stuff. Then it got kind of brought to us through a faculty member in the art department, and he said, "Are you interested?" And of course we were. But then we spent about an 8-month process making it into a play script.
Universities from across the country submitted work digitally. This is the first time NMU has received this much of an honor for their work.
Well, certainly that it was, number one, a new work. That's always a big deal, and that's something I think that the Kennedy Center group really values, is pushing kind of the narrative of theater and the experience of putting on something that is brand new. That's really great for students to be able to participate in something like that that's fresh. It doesn't really have a preconceived notion to it, and we get to all take it and envision something that's really unique. So that was definitely one reason right there, that it was a new work. Number two, I think because of this level of collaboration that we have on the project with scenic design and puppets and script development, which meant character development for these students as well, costumes, all of these things together, as we watched it go from something that was supposed to be projections on a wall outside because we didn't know if we were going to be able to be back in the theater yet with COVID, into what it turned into, we knew very quickly that this was going to be something that KCACTF would value in terms of what the organization stands for.
Grunstrom goes on to say that this honor lets her and her department know that they are in the right direction for NMU's Theater and Dance program.